What's up, my cool cats and cool kittens out there? How are you doing today?
Ooh.
Do you know where that's from, Mr. A?
No.
Okay.
How many episodes did you see?
Then let's start the show proper. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Movie Book Club. I'm your host, Joel Nieto, and joining me today is the one and only Pray Teach Eat. How are you, Miss Soto?
Doing well. Happy to be here.
And our other guest is Mr. Almeida. How are you, Mr. A?
I'm good. Just trying to make it here in this wonderful world of virtuality, whatever you call it.
Virtuality, yeah.
Before the show starts, let's go ahead and address the 7,000-pound elephant in the room. How are y'all doing with this quarantine happening?
No.
I think I'm enjoying it a little bit too much.
How so? What are you talking about?
I like spending the time with the family and like getting in the...
I agree, yeah.
It's definitely a different perspective, man. I keep saying every day, like, this is unpressidented, man. It really is.
Nothing I've ever experienced.
I think I like it to a certain degree. I like that I can work and do things on my own time, but I need people. I need to be able to.
I was just about to say that, like when I saw that other executive order that was given out by the state of Texas from the governor, I was like, okay, now you're in for the long haul. Now let's figure out how to navigate. Right?
Well, Mr. A, let me help you go ahead and transition to this new reality. This is the Movie Book Club, Movie Book Club,
man. See, we gotta get him back to work, y'all. His brain is becoming,
brain is turning to mush.
This is the Movie Book Club. Every week we pick one movie off of Netflix. We give it to each other. We talk amongst ourselves, and we share it out with other people to join along with us. If this sounds like something you would like to do, absolutely like, share, subscribe on this video. Leave a comment below of a movie you'd like us to see on Netflix, and join in on the conversation. Be a part of the show. Tell us what your thoughts on it, because we do this for ourselves first and foremost to stay sane, but we're also doing it for you guys out there as well. So the big Movie Book Club podcast topic for today is Tiger King.
Why?
All right.
Why? Oh, my goodness.
Today we're reviewing the first 3 episodes. That was all the homework was. I thought it was a movie when I first got into it. And I was like, this is bananas. And then when the credits rolled on the first episode, I was like, oh my goodness, this is serious. There's more of this craziness.
I was going to say, I knew it was going to be weird when they show Joe Exotic on the phone in the county jail with bangs.
His love curls is what he called him.
Right there, I was like, what kind of guy is this? What kind of movie is this?
As I was cooking and I'm watching this, and then the credits roll, the first thing I thought was like, there's no way this story can go for 7 more episodes. This is impossible. Like, how crazy a life can one man live?
After a while, to me, it was like a little bit trashy, but... Yeah.
How about you, Mr. A? When credits rolled the first episode, what'd you think?
What kind of people these are? That's just...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the craziest part was like the entire cast of supporting characters.
It's like it was just a perfect storm.
Like
they all converged. Yeah, they all came to the same section and they were all there.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy, amazing how these same type of people just kind of find each other throughout the United States. There's 320 something million people in the United States, and they all found each other in this one area.
Yeah.
Okay, the part that I knew I was in for a ride, it was like in the intro. It goes, "You want to know about Joe Exotic? Where do I start?" And I was like, damn. I want to live the kind of life when people bring up my name because I smoke a cigarette. Oh, you want to talk about that old hot to teach? You want to start at the beginning, or you want to go right into Movie Book Club? Talk about how these individuals all found each other.
It was like a little setup for some Western tale, you know?
So let's go ahead. I'm ready to dive deep into the world of Tiger. So I can hop right back out.
It's a scary world of tigers, for sure.
Okay, Ms. Soto, your spoiler-free review, your thoughts. Should people watch this, and are you going to keep watching it?
Okay, so I got to episode 4 and thought, I can't do no more. I stopped. It started to get real, like, I don't know, like it started to get nasty, nasty in a sense of just making people's reputation kind of just dragging people through the mud. But it started to get really ugly. The only thing that, as the episodes went on, the thing that I thought about, we see everybody's life, they show all these characters who was the real Tiger King, because they made it seem like all these characters, they all had these same, aspirations, love for exotic animals.
Miss Soto, you obviously you didn't get to the episode where they had a throne.
No, I think I stopped before then.
Real quick, to summarize that statement, are you going to continue watching it? Should people give it a chance?
I'm not going to continue watching it, but if you like that kind of schmuck, that kind of craziness, this will feed that love for craziness. But I couldn't watch anymore.
How about you, Mr. A? What are you thinking?
Well, I had to keep watching it. I actually watched it all the way through.
Whoa, you
did? No, but I watched it all the way through the night before. Now, keep in mind, we've been in the house for a while, so I started watching it and I couldn't stop watching it until I kind of got towards the end.
That's kind of how it gets, right? Like, you can't stop. The strangest
You hear
story.
them talking strange. You hear them
being strange.
Like they're making this great impact on this world, and I'm like, these people crazy. They're like really crazy. You have to watch to the end because I want to see what happens at the end. On this particular story.
All right, so let's get right into it. For you guys who are watching, we're about to go into full-blown spoilers. So cut the video now if you haven't seen it, but you want to be part of the discussion. Go watch that sucker and then come right back and start the video because we're getting right into it.
I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw me.
All right, so let's get into it. I got to ask a question because I'm going to tell you right now, I tried to do my homework and I was like, man, let me watch all the way through. I have one more episode left. They just started getting into talks about the hit on Carol Baskin. Did she die?
No.
Oh, she didn't.
No, they never.
No, she lived to do the documentary, and I didn't see the end.
Wait, why was he in jail for?
Murder for hire.
Yeah, murder for hire.
Who did he murder?
No, he actually asked Alan something. Alan, I forgot his name.
Let me pause you there for a second, Mr. A. Let me ask you this. So he went to jail for asking.
No, he paid somebody $3,000.
He paid somebody.
Oh, it's like he's about that life.
He was supposed to pay somebody $10,000. Then he ended up just giving him $3,000.
$10,000 to do a sloppy job to take out somebody he's been feuding with for 1,000 years over.
Ms. Soto, are you upset that he skimped on the whole assassination budget? Is that your biggest qualm?
Well, I mean,
$3,000, honey.
You do something right. I just say if you're gonna do something right, you won't pay top dollar.
But it's wrong, Miss Soto.
Hey, this lady was weird herself. So
okay. Right. Let's get into it because here's what I want to do right now. Okay, we've been talking about the characters of the show and who they are. Okay, number one, we got to start the top beat. We got to get into Joe Exotic.
Joe Bangs.
I tried to pick each character and give each of them 3 characteristics, and then list the people who are all kind of attached to him. Right. So the first one I got is Joe Exotic. I have 2 marriages, internet star, and country music sensation.
Oh, okay. Can I just comment about the country music thing?
Was it not on point?
Why didn't he just do that? He was a pretty okay singer. I mean,
that dude could sing.
He sure could. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't he just do that? Forget the cats, forget the crazy.
Remember, he fell in love with the animals when he had gotten into an accident and he broke his back. According to what he said, he found his
place in the world.
So here are the other things I have about Joe Exotic and the characters that are attached to him. So he draws in the producer of a reality TV show. He has a boyfriend, and he has a worker with no legs and that worker girl with no arm. Here's the thing where they're driving to meet, and we're gonna get to her in a little bit, Carol Baskin. They're driving down to get to her. And the first thing that the producer says, the guys who are directing goes, they say it under their breath. He goes, "Oh man, look at her. She's dressed perfect. She's dressed perfectly right now." And you can just tell they're roll camera, just roll camera on everything because this world is so insane. When they introduce his first boyfriend, the guy with no teeth. Yeah, it's like he's sitting there on the couch, and I can just imagine. Shirt. I can just imagine he's like, "Oh man, I should straighten up. Want me to straighten up?" They're like, "No." Can I put a shirt on? And then I bet there was one part where he's like, "I got some nipple rings back there if you want to go get them." And they're like, "Yes." Anything that makes you feel comfortable.
Well, that's what his producer said. He said he's the one that made him look like he belonged on TV.
Mm-hmm. And the cameras were running 24 hours a day.
They were running the whole
24.
time. Everything.
So let's get back into it. Okay, Joe Exotic could have been enough, but when you find he has like a straight up blood feud, you see how crazy Joe Exotic is, and then you begin to think to yourself, the perfect foil to the character of Joe Exotic. It's Carol Baskins. What were your thoughts on her, Miss Soto?
You know, I think she's a very good actress.
You didn't think she was sincere?
No. I think she has this image. She wants the world to, like, she really does love the tigers and takes care of them. And, you know, she wants to be viewed as this wholesome lover of exotic cats. You know, she never raises her voice. But I feel like, you know, when her and her little husband, her little quiet, little docile husband, you know, when all the cameras are gone, she's like, I can't believe. I feel like she's like a whole nother person when the cameras aren't around, for sure.
Okay, so let's talk about this husband of hers real quick. Mystery, I've never been a husband before, but what was your take on those wedding photos they took on the beach where she had the dude on a chain by the neck? And then he has this line.
What did he say? What did he say?
He goes, do you remember what he says? I think I better keep this woman happy. And I was like, damn right, you better keep this woman happy.
She gonna put you in a cage. She gonna feed you to the lions.
That's right. She will cut your throat in the middle of the night.
Yeah. And there's even a point in the movie where they're like walking, they're naming the tigers that they've saved that have died at that place, right? And she's naming all these tigers, and then he's walking behind her, right? And she looks back and she says, oh, you're still following me or something like that? Like, ooh.
All right. We don't know, but if you had to put money on it, her first husband, what do you think happened to that guy?
Oh, her first husband's dead.
There's no evidence.
I'm sorry, but he is.
Yo, she fed them to the tigers.
I think she fed them to the tigers.
Okay, so I put Carol Baskins. We talked about the husband. We talked about the ex-husband. And then, like, when you begin to think, like, this girl can't be as crazy as Joe Exotic, well, then she's all tied in with freaking the guy who inspired Scarface. That dude was a legit criminal. Do you remember what he was convicted for, or what he went to jail for?
Well, he was a drug dealer.
Yes,
but Miami drug dealer.
But the reason he was convicted was because he chopped up a body.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? He tried to get rid of it because
he said somebody in the organization killed DEA agent or something, and they got scared and they dumped the guy on his land. It was like he was laughing about it. He was like, "What am I gonna tell the government that I took the circular saw and I cut his head off?"
Dude,
I mean, it was not funny, but I was like, these people are legitimate criminals carrying guns, saying they're gonna kill people and shoot people, but nobody's doing anything about it. The craziest cast of characters I've seen.
So speaking of craziest cast of characters,
unbelievable.
Maybe one of my favorite. Let's talk about Vagabond Doc Andles.
Oh, come on. Don't get me started.
What do you think about him?
Cult leader.
Cult leader preyed on teenage girls. Terrible.
Okay,
of course.
You can't say that after I call this my favorite character.
No.
He had the coolest ponytail. What?
No doubt he had a lot of confidence in what he felt was right.
A professional, for sure.
He convinced beautiful women to work for nothing.
No, but he preyed
and he
on
was
women.
ugly as hell.
He preyed on young ladies that wanted to make something of themselves. And once they got there,
he made some of them workers.
Living there, working 18-hour days for $100 a week.
Jumping around cages with live tigers. I don't understand the infatuation with big cats. I just don't see it.
You ever been around big cat?
No, I am Mexican. We stay away from big cats that aren't in cages.
Other than the zoo, what's the closest you've gotten to a wild animal?
Disney safari ride, where you're like in a big safari type vehicle, and animals are a safe distance away, so that they like can't get to you in a quick way. But those things they're huge.
There was a guy that said if he won the lotto, he would pay these people to let him come on their land.
Oh, I remember that guy. I talking about the guy they interviewed at a gift shop, right?
You see the lines of people that were coming into those places that were spending that much money to go to these places?
That Vagabond guy was Joe Exotic's like hero.
What a guy mentored by Vagabond Doc Anto, whatever his name is.
Do you remember when they go, so what is it? What is he a doctor of?
Oh, mystical science.
Science.
Not a lot of those around for sure. All right, so that's probably the appeal.
I'll tell you this though, he's not a dumb person. You can't be dumb. Got to be some form of intelligence there to get that many people to fall
under your
so
spell.
Heartily that when the lion bites your arm off, you go back to work in 7 days. After that lion bites your arm off.
Okay, so did you hear the part where it said it grabbed her by the wrist and it pulled her through that little cage.
The cage pulled her skin off. How convincing of a person are you to get somebody to fall like so madly in love with that lifestyle? And that lifestyle didn't look very nice.
It's like a cult of personality,
Awful.
man.
It is, and they're preying on they're preying on people that are in a tough time already, and they're looking for salvation.
Oh yeah, when he's talking about he goes to the bus stop. Remember?
Yes.
Picks them up. Yeah. Okay,
it's that whole mentality of belonging in a gang.
Yes,
they take care of you, their family, they love you, you know, they got your back, you know, you feed tigers with them.
According to the workers, he treated them very badly too.
Okay, so let's keep going through. Okay, so there's an end of the show. The studio burns down, the lawsuits, and he loses the zoo, and then he runs for president. So real quick, the studio burning down. I was super interested.
You said runs for president?
He runs for president, and then he runs for governor, I think.
Governor, yeah. He runs for president. He loses the zoo eventually, Minnesota. So then he closes the park. Oh my gosh, in Minnesota. Here's where kind of breaks down for me. When I first learned about this show, I wanted to do because I thought it'd be good to talk about. But this is where it all breaks down for me. The main problem with these type of shows is that as I'm being entertained, I have to remind myself, oh, this is a real life thing. These are real people with real events that happen. And you didn't get to see this part. But do you remember his second husband?
Yes.
Okay.
The younger guy.
Yes. Do you know what happened to him?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so that's the crazy part right there.
Okay, so here's what happens. The campaign manager for his presidential thing, right? They're in the middle of the campaign, the husband, I think his name is Travis. And so what he does is he was always pointing guns at people. Right, like, hey, what's up, Mother Scooter? What's up, man? What's up? What you gonna do about this, right? And so there's video footage.
His second husband was playing, put the gun to his head, and you don't see it on camera, but you see the flash, and he shoots himself. So.
No.
That flash was freaking. That's the part that, like, honestly, like that was the breaking point for me. I'm done with the show. I got one more episode left. I'm out of it, dude. It reminds me why I don't like reality TV, because that stuff is freaking reality before it's TV. So again, this has been another episode of Movie Book Club. Thank you so much for watching. The way the show works is we find one show from Netflix and we watch it. We basically stream our friendship. We find something to get around that keeps us close. But we'd love for you to be a part of the adventure too. We're going to announce what the next Movie Book Club is, and that is, Mr. Ray, what is it?
The Push.
The Push. If you don't know nothing about The Push, don't look it up. It's a movie, it's self-contained, and it is one of the craziest concepts that you have ever heard of or seen in your life. So your homework for this coming week is to go ahead on Netflix and watch The Push. Mr. A, where can they go to find you?
Oh man, at Dino Educates. Yeah, anything education is gonna be on there. Yeah.
Awesome. Miss Soto, where can they find you at?
Probably mostly on Instagram at Pray, Teach, Eat.
All right, guys, this has been our first episode of Movie Book Club. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below and give your thoughts on the Tiger King. And join us next week as we watch The Push on Netflix. Thank you so much for coming, and cut.